Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Burns. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the lights.
Kansas City, center fielder number 14.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. With Merrifield next to hit.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Digging in, Paulo Orlando. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light. 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Albert Almora.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Moustakas. The throw to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9 in the end. Standing in, Jose Abreu. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
First delivery to him on the way. Jorge Soler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A fastball that just misses inside.
What a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And here's a cut fastball that cuts in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Now batting Salvador Perez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting at it is Almora. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
That's a hit, their first of the new season. On to the shortstop, but thrown away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Merrifield brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Burns is there, and that's the 3rd out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, number 8. Mike
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Billy
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in to try it again. Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Now a snap throw to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Paulo Orlando. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In the dirt, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Lester ready, the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, number 8. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Left fielder.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
And this is low, ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Jason Hayward. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and so here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Abreu is retired to kick off the inning. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Albert Almora comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman.
Hamill gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Fouled back. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Perez recovers, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. To short, hit hard. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Escobar.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. The relay, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly. Has a look, now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Flares this one over toward first, but an easy play over at first. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. After it is Soler. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns coasts under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hamill has his target. 1-2 on its way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Lined hard toward right center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Riding in once again, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. But a good play by the first baseman. Here's Addison Russell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Addison.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's in there, base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Soler is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he'll go ahead and take 3rd on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Swing, strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist has a play, 1 away. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Sinker, 3-2 now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and the bat splinters as this is hit on the ground to short. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Ready with the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
First baseman, Anthony
Larry Jones
Rizzo.
gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Royals, number 12, Larry Jones.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Soler is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the So digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Paulo Orlando. He singled his left. Pedro Strop takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Alex Gordon will come on to pinch hit. Here in a big spot. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Digging in, number 8. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Burns will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jason Hayward swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now batting, Salvador Perez. Brandon Morrow. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit hard toward the right side. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him, a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 2.
From the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Justin Wilson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
First
Cubs,
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Moustakas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch you definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The tag, and he is out at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora moves over, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Almora. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Kelvin Herrera.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind. Strategy action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Wilson Contreras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon's after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.